I'm here to rescue my family from Afghanistan. That's a plea from a man who has been trying to catch the attention of lawmakers or anyone who can help get his family out of harm's way. All new at 7, News 8's Emily Leonard has his story and details of why his request is so difficult to grant.
Every morning around 5 o'clock, Afghan refugee Raymond Reish sets up a chair, a table, a tent, and hangs his banners on a sidewalk in front of the Federal Building in downtown Grand Rapids.
I don't need money, I don't need anything. I just want my family. That's all.
His banner reads, "Politicians only care about themselves, the rich and corporations."
As a citizen, as a taxpayer, I work every day 12 to 14 hours, 6 days a week. I'm a semi-driver. I pay lots of taxes. I support this country.
Raymond will tell his story to anyone who stops to talk.
Because I contact all of them.
He's lost several family members to violence in the Middle East, and now he wants to bring his brother, sister, and their families to the U.S. from Iran before they're deported to their home country, the Taliban-run Afghanistan.
In terms of getting people here, Afghan citizens who are either outside of Afghanistan or still in the country, there are few, if any, options for people right now.
Susan Reed is an attorney and director of the Michigan Immigration Rights Center. She says the process for people seeking asylum or to immigrate is complicated and lengthy.
Applying for asylum, to be granted, a person needs to show a very individualized and well-founded fear of persecution based on an individual protected characteristic. And so it's not enough just to fear generalized violence in your home country or just to fear war.
At the Michigan Immigration Rights Center, lawyers like Susan help people navigate this process.
I think it's really important to understand that the asylum process, both at the southern border and with folks seeking to be refugees from abroad, is incredibly complicated. It is incredibly narrow.
I'm not a weak person, you know? I'm not a weak person. But when I look at what's happening with my family,
Raymond says an immigration lawyer has told him it would take 7 to 15 years to get one of his siblings to the U.S.
They're telling me it's not easy. I told them it's very simple. Contact United Nations, tell them bring my family here. That's it.
Now Raymond is more than 3 weeks into a hunger strike.
I really beg the politician, you know, that consider my problem and put their feet in my shoes and to see what I'm dealing with.
Susan, too, wishes more people would picture themselves in others' shoes, hoping they'll find understanding and empathy.
And that when people really get to know the stories of asylum seekers and refugees and understand the way that asylum seekers and refugees contribute to our communities, culturally, socially, economically, there is just tremendous potential for us to grow together rather than be divided.
In Grand Rapids, Emily Leonard, News 8.